Stays, you read that correctly. It's not a mistake, not a misprint, not something you misheard. You, and all of you scrolling on YouTube right now, stop what you're doing, take a deep breath because the world of K-pop fandom is about to be shaken. We are all set to witness a moment that no one on the timeline saw coming. SEUNGMIN, YB. Two names from worlds that feel galaxies apart. Yet MBC has conceived a breathtaking plan for the final night of 2025. What is it? A collaboration? A special stage? Or perhaps something even greater? I will not reveal everything right away because this moment is too significant to be summarized in a simple introduction. What I can tell you is this. It concerns SEUNGMIN of STRAY KIDS and the legendary Korean rock band YB converging on the most prestigious year-end stage, the MBC Gayo Daejejeon, December 31st. If you thought this year would only be about standard comebacks and award shows, think again. Hold on to your expectations because we are delving into news that will make your heart race, set timelines ablaze, and perhaps move you to tears. Let's dive right in. So here is how the story unfolded. On December 22nd, the digital world was in its usual state. Discussions about year-end awards were ongoing, with whispers about performances at other festivals. Then, suddenly, everything changed. MBC released the artist lineup poster for their Gayo Daejejeon. As usual, everyone began quickly scrolling, searching for their favorite names. Stays diligently scanned for all 8 members of Stray Kids. And there they were, of course. But something was different. Among the many names, a small, distinct column made everyone pause. It read, Special Stage, and listed beneath it were 2 names in equally prominent font. YB x SEUNGMIN. YB x SEUNGMIN. Not YB x Stray Kids, not a dance unit, specifically YB x SEUNGMIN, individually. Fans were immediately sent into a frenzy. The formerly calm timeline erupted into a sea of question marks and exclamations. What does this mean? A vocal collaboration? SEUNGMIN and YB? 2 legendary vocal forces? MBC is truly pushing boundaries with this one. The collective sentiment was one of overwhelming excitement and unpreparedness. This confusion is completely understandable. When you examine it, this is an exceptionally unconventional collaboration. On one side, we have SEUNGMIN of STRAY KIDS, the main vocal with a golden, warm, stable, and deeply emotive tone, a technically brilliant singer with a gentle yet captivating charisma, the king of high notes who consistently delivers chills during concerts. Listen again to Levanter, Secret Secret, or Stars and Raindrops. It is an honest, pure voice that possesses a piercing emotional strength. SEUNGMIN is a singer in constant evolution. From debut to now, his vocals have matured, growing more daring in their exploration of color. He has an iron will. Recall his rigorous vocal training process. He is proof that hard work and natural talent can forge a true vocal king. Most importantly, SEUNGMIN has the soul of a profound musician. He loves music in its many forms. He can deliver a sweeping OST, handle energetic pop, and, who would have guessed it, holds a deep appreciation for band music. Remember his performances covering Day 6 songs? That was an early clue that SEUNGMIN's heart also beats for more organic, band-based sound. Now, let us turn to the legend, YB. YB, or Yoon Do-hyun Band, is more than a rock band. They are an institution. They have been active since 1996. Imagine that, older than many of us watching. They have been the soundtrack of the lives of countless people in Korea, the soundtrack of struggle, love, and inner turmoil. The vocals of Yoon Do-hyun himself are a force of nature. His signature raspy voice carries an extraordinary, explosive emotional power. He can shout with raw intensity in one song, and in the next convey intimate sorrow with an aching whisper. He commands the stage not with complex choreography, but with a presence and a soul poured completely into the music. Songs like Nanin Nabi, I Am a Butterfly, Sarang Haejimun, I Loved You, and Bami Giputne, The Night is Deep, are legendary. They are not just hits, they are songs with a living spirit.
So the pressing question emerges. What will happen when stability meets raw power? When Sungmin's golden warmth converges with YB's fiery rock energy? It is like combining the calm, illuminating light of the moon with the fierce, warming light of the sun. The result could be a perfect spectrum of light. This leads us to the most thrilling and speculative part of the discussion. What will they actually perform? This is the playground for exhilarating theories, and netizens and fans are brainstorming relentlessly. The first possibility is an epic medley mashup. Imagine them taking the most iconic segment of a YB song and seamlessly transitioning into the most emotional part of a Stray Kids track or a Seungmin solo. A powerful rock guitar intro of I Am a Butterfly exploding, then smoothly shifting into the chorus of Levanter, performed as a duet. Just the thought is thrilling. The second, and perhaps most likely option, is a complete reimagining of a song. MBC could take a YB hit and rearrange it with modern K-pop sensibilities, with Seungmin sharing lead vocal duties with Yoon Do-hyun. Or, perhaps even more intriguing, a Stray Kids song completely rearranged into a full rock version. A third avenue could be a duet on a new song or a cover of another legendary track. They might perform a legendary Korean rock ballad or even a Western classic with a special arrangement. Finally, we could witness an unexpected role exchange. What if Seungmin accompanied on simple acoustic guitar while YB provided the backing? Or if Yoon Do-hyun took on a rap segment? This collaboration holds the potential for both artists to challenge their perceived boundaries. One thing is certain, the focus will be intensely on their voices. This will be a stage reliant on vocal prowess, expression, and musical chemistry. It will not be about intricate dance formations. This is purely about presence and sound. For Stays, this is an immense moment of pride. Seungmin was chosen not merely as part of a dance group, but as an individual artist to collaborate with a legend. It is an acknowledgement that his vocal ability is regarded as worthy of sharing a stage with a musician of YB's caliber. For fans of YB or rock music, this is a perfect gateway to see another facet of the Korean music scene and perhaps discover the charisma of an idol like Seungmin. However, this discussion is about more than just a performance that will be incredible to watch. It is a statement. In an industry often segmented into categories, idol versus musician, pop versus rock, older generation versus new, a stage like this attempts to tear down those walls. The MBC Gayo Daejejeon has a history of creating memorable cross-genre collaborations, but a collaboration between a main vocal idol and the frontman of a legendary rock band, framed this specifically and personally, is rare. It could even be considered unprecedented in this particular configuration. This demonstrates a growing maturity within the Korean music industry. It shows that talent is being evaluated based on ability, not just the idol label. That music is a universal language capable of uniting anyone from any genre, from any generation. For Seungmin, this is a direct masterclass. Sharing a stage with Yoon Do-hyun is an invaluable learning experience, a chance to absorb the energy, stage presence techniques, and song interpretation of a master firsthand. For YB, this is a way to connect with a new generation, demonstrating that rock music remains relevant, can still speak to youth, and can adapt beautifully. And for all of us, this is the ultimate gift to close out 2025. After a year filled with extraordinary music, we are treated to a surprise that proves miracles in the world of K-pop and Korean music are always possible. This will be a moment remembered. It will be clipped and edited endlessly on social media. It will be a hot topic of discussion in communities. It will be a moment people recall by saying, "Remember when Seungmin collaborated with YB? That was absolutely epic." Now, I want to hear from you because speculation is part of the fun. First, what song do you think is most likely for them to perform? A YB classic, a Stray Kids hit, or something else entirely? Second, how do you feel as a stay or a fan of YB? Are you emotionally prepared? Third, what is your prediction for the stage style? Will Sungmin embrace a rock attitude, or will YB soften their approach? We are all waiting impatiently for December 31st. Make sure you set your notifications for the MBC Gayo Daejejeon broadcast. Do not miss a single second of this historic moment. And for those who want in-depth analysis, reactions, and comprehensive discussions about the K-pop world that are always up to date and thoughtful, remember to subscribe to this channel and enable notifications. Here, we don't just watch, we converse and experience music together. Just imagine the countdown to the new year, on our screens, those two golden voices uniting, creating a harmony we may have never heard before. This promises to be the most dramatic, emotional, and epic way to end the year for fans of Korean music. Sungmin and YB, a special stage, only at the MBC Gayo Daejejeon 2025. See you on the 31st, and until the next discussion. Thank you.